love you to Sicily, and we will fight, fight, fight for Man United FC.
Hey, what's happening? What is happening? How you all doing? Welcome to another episode. I had another disappointing episode. Absolutely piss poor results on the weekend. Shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking. As usual, I am joined by my host, Chris. How you doing?
Good, man. Good. Well, all things considered.
Mate, I'm fuming, mate. I'm fuming. What an absolute abysmal display of supposedly football. I don't know what that shit was, mate. No idea.
Looked good going forward sometimes, but the defense was horrid. Midfield not much better. So yeah, I don't even know where to begin.
Right. What a joke. What an absolute freaking joke. If we're gonna single out anybody, Harry Maguire, what the donkey's ass were you doing, mate? Honestly looked like Maguire was still on the payroll.
Playing for Leicester.
He was on their payroll. Match fixing. I'm telling you now. Google, check his bank accounts, follow the money. Something was fishy there. You just do not play that shit.
He shouldn't even have been playing to begin with.
Well, that's a whole nother debate. We had this chat last week. We said we shouldn't play him. We shouldn't have. But still, we leaked in 4 freaking goals. 4.
Lindelof, I dare say, looked better than Maguire. I want to see a Lindelof
Varane. Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to see that pairing. I want to see how it goes.
Absolutely. I think it could do better.
Give Fernandes the armband and
I am still Bruno for captain. I have been since we got him. When I hear the rumors, the talk, and all of that, Maguire actually does a pretty good job as a captain in terms of motivating the team and getting the team behind him. So I wouldn't take his band away. But then again, if you're not playing the guy, then get the fuck off the field. I'm sorry.
if that's him motivating the team, then he's doing a piss poor job at that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, guys, so for those of you who are new to the channel, please remember, hit that follow, hit that share, hit that like button. It gets us out there, it gets those algorithms working, it gets the channel known, and we're all here to share one thing in common. Man United, let's go. Remember, we are doing a giveaway. First 1,000 followers on Facebook and first 1,000 followers on either YouTube, we will be doing a giveaway and you get free entry. If you follow on Facebook and YouTube, that is 2 chances of winning. So remember, hit that follow, hit the bell, hit the notifications, stay tuned. We'll update you on what the prizes are going to be. As the channel grows, we're looking at expanding those prizes and make the prizes a lot better. But right, let's get back into the show. I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming.
Yeah, I was raging on Saturday.
The football we are playing is a disgrace. It is a disgrace.
I listened. I was, going through the United podcast yesterday, and I listened to the old Cantona one. And it reminded me of the difference he made. Not that I was really into the team, but, I know the history. I was a kid at the time. Not much football to watch in Eastern Canada, but he became the talisman and he brought the team to the next level. He was the catalyst, I believe, for all the success in the Ferguson years. Ferguson was building a great team. The class of '92 came through, but when Cantona came in, he gave the club something different and something special. I expected Ronaldo to be that, and it doesn't seem to be happening. There's something missing on the pitch. Something isn't clicking.
To me,
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
To me, it feels like we're not a team. We're not a team. We're 11 individuals just running around, hoping one individual does one piece of brilliance. That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like Bruno's willing to die for Donny van der Beek. And it doesn't feel like Aaron Wan-Bissaka is willing to die for Lindelof. And you're not going to win leagues. You're not going to win titles. You're not going to win trophies unless you play as a team.
But I mean, can that go back to the captain, like we talked about too, right? I mean, the great United sides had great captains. Look at Roy Keane. We've talked about Roy before.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were on the pitch with Roy Keane. You played as a team. And if you didn't,
you've got a speaking to. Absolutely.
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
If you get it from Roy, you get the hairdryer back in the dressing room.
No, 100%. Everyone was more worried about Ferguson's hairdryer, but to be honest, Roy Keane, different animal. I wouldn't.
Animal. I think it's
I'm pretty sure he'll smash you in the car park if you just looked at him wrong. You know what I mean?
But
we need that.
That's what they need.
Tenacity. You know, we're lacking it. We're lacking it. I mean,
I listened to the Tim Howard cast yesterday, and he talked about how scared he was of Roy. When he came to the club, and how much he appreciates it now that he's not there anymore. And I think that speaks a lot to what a captain can do for the players when they are on the pitch.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Arturo, welcome from Mexico. We've got listeners from Mexico. How awesome is that?
Probably much warmer than here today.
yeah, it's a bit chillos. Winter's definitely rolling in the northern hemisphere. Yeah, we saw some pictures of the United training ground, and a lot of the players were dressed a little bit warmly. So it looks like it's pretty cold over there. Mate. We're just lacking. Is it identity? Is it play style? Is it? I think it's more than one thing.
There's just something missing.
The gel, the sticky gel,
right?
Right. You know.
And it needs to start somewhere. And
I still think the key lies in Ronaldo. If you see Ronaldo pressing for the ball, you know. I'm just not sure he has enough of a pull around the team. There's too many superstars. I think, you know, Ronaldo in a younger team or a less star-studded team could maybe influence the team a lot more in terms of in terms of playing. You know, I still think there's people on that side currently in our match 11 that are maybe not playing with their heart. They're not playing for the badge, and they're playing for themselves.
Are you talking about Paul Pogba?
Absolutely. I mean, I just 100%. 100%. Yeah.
I hate to agree with Graham Souness, but yeah. He's not doing it. At the beginning of the season, he looked. He was a different player.
Yeah, he had something to play for.
And now.
He can't be asked.
When Ronaldo came in, I feel like Pogba. And I said before, Pogba wanted to be the Pogba show.
Absolutely.
And it's not the Pogba show now. So why bother?
Well, we can see it. It just looks like everyone's playing at 90%.
Yeah.
It looks like we go out and just go through the motions and hope for the best.
Yep.
And that's, you know, blame the manager all you want, but in my honest opinion, that's not the manager.
No.
That's the players. That's
and
a lack of wanting, a lack of.
Well, they know they're going to get a paycheck.
Yeah.
I've had those jobs.
Yeah, I don't want those jobs, mate. I don't
get those jobs now, but you know, when I was younger, I had those jobs. Yeah, beer money on the weekend. Little different situation, but why bother doing a lot when there's no repercussions?
They should just cap everyone's salary, and if you win as a team, the team gets a massive bonus, and you get paid more.
Yeah.
Because then there's no sitting he said, she said, he's on 10,000 a week, he's on 50,000 a week, and this guy's on fucking 500,000 a week.
And the rumor is that Real Madrid are ready to offer Pogba 14 million euros a year with a 30 million euro signing bonus. Why bother? Why, like, and if this is true, and I know he should wait till January before anything is taken care of, but his agent is out sniffing around looking for deals.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
And he's letting his client know what deals are there. If you know that you've got 34 million euros coming to you, I don't know the conversion rate, why bother giving 100% to Manchester?
Well, that's it. We
know you're going to be gone.
We came to Pogba and said he has 270k a week.
Yeah.
And he went, no.
Yeah, because he knows he can get a better deal elsewhere.
100%.
PSG or...
Now, Ole needs to grow a pair of balls
and throw him on the bench.
And put him on the bench. 100%. 100%.
Put Cavani up front with Ronaldo. Take Pogba off.
Yeah, 100%.
Let Bruno play behind them.
Get him done. Get him out there. Get him out there. My biggest worry now is after that 4-0, we're going to see a park the bus strategy. We saw it with PSG. We went into such a good run, playing expansive football. Looked like we were doing okay. I think it was PSG. They smashed us. Was it PSG in the Champions League? And then we retreated. And we parked the bus. We got lucky with a Rashford goal to get us through. I think it was the penalty in the Champions League. And then we like kind of stuttered and stumbled all the way from that. And I'm worried that the defeat against Leicester, being as bad as it was, I'm not so sure. I am now very, very worried. Very worried.
Yeah. And that's when players like Maguire and Fernandes and Ronaldo need to grab the team by the scruff of the neck and drag them forward. And the manager.
But Paul Pogba should be doing the same thing.
But he's not going to, so throw him on the bench.
100%.
Don't even put him on the bench. Let him go play with the reserves.
But now we're seeing Jordan Sancho's attitude now is coming out as being negative, and Mr. Dana, I'm not so sure about the article. I'm not quoting any sources, but it was out there, and I could see it once I read the article, but I didn't see it before that. Planted the seed. Yeah, it's just like he's not given 100. He's moping around, he's slopping around. Jesse Lingard was the same. 100%. Jesse Lingard and Marcus Rashford during Jose Mourinho days, they were like the bad boys. The school class sitting at the back of the bus, mucking around. I see Jordan Sancho hanging around Jesse Lingard, and me personally wouldn't be associated with Jesse Lingard. He's not first team material as a regular starter. Apologies, let me take that back. He's not a regular first team. He could be, but we saw his bad attitude. We shipped him off to West Ham. He got a new lease on life. He's come back. But now already he's going backwards, maybe looking up for an out with Newcastle. Yeah, because he's not getting the game time he wanted. Yeah, another thing, Donny van der Beek. Whenever you see him in the training ground, he's running around with Diego Dallo. Why? Yeah. If you want to be in the first team, regular match day 11, you need to be rubbing shoulders with those guys. You need to be saying, I'm there to take your place. I'm there. And it's only going to drive the guy to be even better. It's going to drive you to be better.
And I know we've talked about Donny before, but I think there's skill there. There's definitely, we've seen video. He could be a good player. I don't know if he could be a great player, but he could be a good player. He could do a job like a Ander Herrera. Not great, but if he would get out there and play for the badge and put the work in, he could be. But if he's not going to be, then again, let him go. But something has to motivate this group of players, and it doesn't seem like anything is right now.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. What Danny's come in with is that what could well kill Ole's managerial stint at United is the lack of conjoins. Someone traced back a video where Van Persie said Ole comes too much of a good guy instead of showing anger, and I totally agree. You know, he's the baby-faced assassin. You know, if Ole's gonna be coming down on me, I'm going to be laughing at the guy. Let's be honest, you know. Ferguson comes down at you and you're like, well, okay, fine. You know, I'm going to listen. Jose comes at you, you're going to listen. Pep, you know, these people look like they will beat you in the back of an alleyway if you argue, okay?
Yeah. Throw a boot at you, hit you in the head. 100%. Like at Madrid. Yeah.
You know, I see Ole coming out. Hey, listen, Ronaldo. You know, that was a bad game. It's understandable. No, man. No. However, Danny, we did keep the players back for 45 minutes in the change room after the Leicester, and apparently he had a real walloping with the guys. An absolute walloping. Was mentioned in the press conference as well. I saw an article. Yeah. So I think we're seeing that shift of that Mr. Nice Guy. We're seeing that shift. I said it to you last week, didn't I, Chris, with making a mistake.
If I know my job is on the line, I'm probably going to kick it into top gear.
Is his top gear enough, though?
Yeah, well, we'll see.
You know, and
I'm not. I don't want to be an Ollie out. I've been a supporter the whole time. But
okay, but let me ask you this: when Jose was in the same position, literally identical position. Same amount of points from 8 games, okay? And everyone was Jose out. You know, Jose was also third year, finished second, with trophies, starts his third pivotal year. Fine, the board didn't back him in the summer, granted, okay?
Mm-hmm.
United, 8 games, 14 points, or 8 games, 13 points. And everyone was shouting Mourinho out. He then went on to win 1, draw 1, or win 2, draw 1, and we still sacked him.
Yeah.
We now have Liverpool, City, and who's the next game? Is Chelsea? No? Who?
It's a scary run of games.
Yeah, hold on. Let's bring up the fixtures quickly. So Everton, it's Tottenham. That's it. Tottenham. So we've got Liverpool, Tottenham, and then City. Okay. Do we see us taking 2 wins and a draw out of those two? Well, we have to if we want to win the league or stay in the league or stay anywhere in contention.
Ollie, I mean, he's got a good track record against the bigger teams. I'll give him that. But I know you posted earlier the December fixtures, and that almost scares me more than Liverpool, Spurs, and Chelsea.
Ooh, I'll be licking my lips at that run into Christmas. The one that strikes me as really tough game is Brentford. Just because we don't know a lot about them, and they absolutely exposing every single team in the league because they're coming in with this no fear. Like they are playing every single game like it's a League Cup final.
Yeah. And if they're going to run at Maguire like that, if he plays like he did on Saturday,
oh no, 8-0, 9-0.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Maguire won't. Maguire will be schooled against that attack. It's just so fast.
And he's going to be schooled against Liverpool if he plays like that.
I don't even want to. But I don't think he'll play that bad against Liverpool. Liverpool aren't paying his second salary, so you know. Man, I maintain David De Gea was match fixing the last 2 seasons. Absolutely maintained it. Some of his saves, and all of this, and I think he got into a relationship with a bookie, and that bookie's daughter. Okay, he was in that relationship, and now what's happened is David De Gea has paid off his debt. Now he can play proper ball. Okay, and we're seeing it. But what's happened is Maguire's seen this little, you know,
You've given this thought.
you know, a little piece on the side there. You know, he's hooked up. She's turned out to be the bookie's daughter, and now he's got his balls again. You know, or Leicester's paying his salary. One of the two. That it was absolutely dismal, shocking. I cannot understand how a guy of that caliber that played that badly.
Where's the player we saw at the Euro?
Yeah.
Like,
look, I've always said Maguire was not an 80 million defender, and I still was very reluctant. Still very reluctant on Maguire. What I like about Varane coming in, it's going to teach Maguire if he's willing to learn from it. He needs to understand how to move the line better. He doesn't control the line. Even at England level, I don't think he controls the line very well. I'm still on the fence with Maguire, and I know he's been at the team 3 years now. 3 years, 4 years, 3 years. Well, anyways, yeah. And I'm just, I'm nervous with Maguire. I don't think he's. We're not going to get a Rio Ferdinand and Nemanja Vidic pairing out of Varane and Maguire. That's sure as shit not happening. No disrespect to Varane. Third season, yeah, that's it. Yeah, third season.
Yeah.
So this is his make or break, and he's atrocious with a header. The amount of headers he misses is just astronomical.
If I had a head that big, I would not miss it.
We call him slab head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a drive-in movie screen.
I just don't understand, mate. I just don't understand how everything is wide, high, left, right. You know? But when he was playing for Leicester, those were going in.
Yep.
You know? So I got to be honest here. Maybe there's some bad juju around the team. We need to get one of those witch doctors in, or those, you know, in South Africa we'll call them sangomas. Okay. Where they throw the bones. I think we need to get one of those guys. Get the bad juju off the team, man.
Sacrifice a chicken or something. Because
we're unlucky. We 100% sacrifice a chicken, find a leprechaun, find a fake rabbit's foot because we don't hurt rabbits on this podcast. Or something, you know, just do something. He should shave his bald head and become Yup Star. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Danny. Well, a good point there. Absolutely good point. But honestly, he's garbage in the air. That set piece is absolutely garbage. But he wasn't for Leicester. I don't understand. Very impressed with Lindelof. Very, very, very impressed with Lindelof. He's just got on. He's seen Varane, a World Cup winning centre back, come in, basically kick him out the squad. And what's he done? He's upped his game.
Yep.
He's absolutely upped his game. And that's great. And that's why I think you're right. I think it's time to maybe see a Varane Lindelof pairing. But it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. But I'd love to see it.
I see that being a better partnership at this point. I mean, Maguire he needs to be a warrior.
He's too busy bashing people in Greece. Where's that Maguire? He comes onto the football pitch and he's throwing handbags, but
give him a few shots of whiskey before he gets on the pitch.
Absolutely. He's just I don't know. I'm a bit nervous about Ronaldo as well. He's
I'll take him out of my fantasy team and he'll start scoring goals again.
Well, that's what I'm worried about, bro. I got to be honest. I've captained him 4 weeks in a row now, and cried myself to sleep every Sunday because we seem to only play on Saturdays now.
Well, we got Sunday this weekend.
Yeah, it's only because it's a Liverpool fixture. It's not really a United fixture. We're playing it at Anfield, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so it's a Liverpool fixture. It's not a United fixture. We're not graced with Monday night, Sunday football anymore. It's not. We've got that 3 p.m. Saturday kickoff. It's fucking garbage.
I love a Sunday game.
Reserved for B teams. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, match day Sunday. So, anyways, glad we got match day Sunday. However, will Ole still be in charge by that game? All depends what happens tomorrow night. Yeah.
I don't know enough about Atalanta to really speak to them, but I mean, not knowing that much about them tells me that we should be able to win the game.
Well, Ahmed Diallo, we got him from Atalanta, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
And he's already said, "Watch out, young team, fast, very pacey. We might struggle. We might very well struggle.
We lose
it's
tomorrow.
It's going to be tough.
But I don't want to see a regime change before.
I don't either.
Before Liverpool.
I don't either. I don't want to. Honest. I want to see somebody come in with technical ability and have a technical director of football, somebody who's going to define the style of play that United are going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Ole's job is to manage the players,
right?
Not come up with strategy. He needs to be hounding Fleming and Felm, whatever his freaking name is, McKenna, Carrick. Those guys, that's supposed to be our footballing brain, and I think they lackluster. I think what Ole's doing as a manager for managing the club, and the club is everything. It's the youth teams, it's the women's league, it's all of that shit. He's doing well with that shit, but what he's presenting on the football field is lackluster. It doesn't.
No, and
match,
I said that I
doesn't
don't
match
think
the work.
Need a defensive coach or something. Because I don't think we can't just say, "Oh, he's tactically unaware."
No, he's not. Ferguson said he's the greatest reader of the game he's seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's coming from Sir Alex Ferguson, then you know. But as you said, he's a striker. You look at Pep, he's a defender. Klopp, defender. The good managers, the really good managers, majority of them played in defensive midfield or in defensive roles.
Right.
You can read the game a bit better from those positions, I think. It's why a goalkeeper dictates the play a lot of the time. And it's we don't have any shape. I don't. We have an idea of how we're going to get the ball up front, but as soon as it is stopped and we can see that we can't go that way, we don't have any other ways.
No,
we just don't have an identity. The identity we're going on about this identity all the time, and that needs to appear in the next two games.
I thought it was coming back.
I thought so too. I gotta be honest. We had a great start to the season. We look good. One or two bad mistakes, bad errors, a dodgy call, and now all of a sudden we're sitting with 14 points from 21? 13 from 21? Anyways, so Fred missing a tackle, we win that game. It's a different story. It's a different conversation. So it's not just, we can't pin the blame only on Ole and his weak tacticalness. We also got to pin some of the thing on the player. Because if a lot of it actually on the player. Because if they're not making the mistakes, and you've got somebody next to you willing to die for the ball if you miss it. That's what we saw from Leicester when they won the league. There was a guy behind that guy willing to die for that guy, lung-busting runs from every single player all the time. And they went on and scored more goals than the opposition. 3-2 games, 2-1 games, 4-3 games. It didn't matter how many goals the opposition scored, they just scored more.
Right.
We need to do the same.
At the end of the day, that's what counts. 3 points is what matters.
Yeah.
Like, I of course, I don't want to see De Gea let in a goal. But if he lets in a goal, then we need to score 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Not hang our heads like, oh shit, they
Ah,
scored.
another one. That's it. Game's over. How much we got
Yeah,
left? 81 minutes, and I still got to fuck. 80, you know?
We're down a goal with 10 minutes left. Fuck us.
What do you mean? We down a goal with 80 minutes left, and our heads are like,
This is
yeah,
Manchester United. We score goals
yeah. Played
at the end of the game.
Played at the 99th minute. That's, you know. But there's a lot.
I want relentless.
Yeah, I do too. Tenacity, tenation.
Yeah.
Desire. That's the word, desire. It doesn't seem that the players have the desire, and that's not on the manager.
And I'm hoping with
Or is it
Rashford
on the
back-
manager? I don't know.
No, I don't think it is. And I'm hoping with Rashford back and maybe getting him out on the pitch, he plays for the badge. There's no question in my mind. Marcus Rashford is a Manchester United player through and through.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
maybe that'll light a fire under some people. Something's got to change.
Something does have to change, and I don't think getting rid of the manager is the best idea, but spending money on bringing somebody else in might be the better option.
Mhm.
You know, we can sit your Ole out all we want. We can sit your Ole in all we want. Okay? At the bottom line, the board at Manchester United is about a business. And if Ole is making top 4 in the Champions League, making money for the company, they don't really care about silverware. Their agenda is not titles. Okay? Let's be honest here.
It's not.
Okay, they're quite happy to have a manager like Ole in charge. It didn't work when they had a Jose. It didn't work when they had a Van Gaal. They want Ole. We know it. We've heard it. We've said it. They've said it. Bring in somebody. Spend the money. Just a little bit of money. The money you sold 9% of your shares. Hire somebody who's going to give us direction in football. An identity.
And I still think the majority of the fans are still behind the manager. I mean,
I do feel a 70-30 split based on my votes.
But the vocal minority is always the loudest.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, Danny's pointed this out. He says, I would kill to have at least one guy going bananas amongst all of our coaches. If it was for me, Roy Keane would be going around to light the fire up. Absolutely.
Well, then why don't they hire Roy Keane?
I don't think he would come.
Mm.
I don't think he would come.
I don't know if Ferguson has any pull or if he'd let him.
Yeah.
But to me, it's obvious that Roy still loves the club when he talks. When you see Roy talk about Manchester United,
yeah,
he loves that club.
No, absolutely. They all do. Like the class of '92, Ferguson's fledglings, or whatever they're called. They all do. That whole era speaks so highly of United.
Right.
Now you got guys like Di Maria who fucking left the club and he's talking dog shit of the club. But Fellaini, you know, the people that
I would take
Andres Herrera.
I would take a Fellaini right now.
Yeah, I would too. That's how sad it is. But all these players, the last players that have left United, don't speak of United in the same manner or the same thing.
No,
what is that word?
What
is that word? You know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
You know.
And I mean, you can chalk that up, like I said, to other jobs. I've had jobs where I look back on my time at them with nothing but love and admiration for the people I worked with and the management I've had. And I've had other jobs where you just don't go back one day. The manager and the coaches and the backroom staff, they need to foster that environment to bring out the best in the players. I wanted my first job I ever had, I wanted to do well because of the people I worked for. And I've had other jobs where I really didn't care, and it was because of the hierarchy and the way we were treated. And I think Ollie is bringing that back as much as he can, but
There's
We still
still
have some. There's still some bad apples in that team that I
yes,
don't think it's going to matter.
yes, absolutely. The bad apples. I totally agree with you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
when rot sets in, it spreads. You got to cut it out.
I think that's what he did with Lukaku. I got to be honest, but
Yeah.
I think Lukaku was just a scapegoat for him trying to, show that he's trying to flex. I think he needs to flex again. I think he needs to bench Paul Pogba.
I agree.
Absolutely. And then maybe we get the Donny glory story, and then
Paul Pogba should be the engine in that club.
he doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be.
He should be in the midfield, pulling the strings, making passes,
Yeah,
running his ass off.
Yeah,
and he's not.
He's not. He's not. When we signed him, I said he's £100 million liability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I still maintain that. I don't have him in my fantasy team. I don't think he's the greatest player. He has exceptional talent. Exceptional talent.
Always has.
If he had half the dedication or determination or desire that Ronaldo...
Then Ferguson never would have let him go to begin with.
Oh, absolutely not. Ferguson let him go for a reason. Ferguson knew. Absolutely knew. He's not that player. He's not a United player. He doesn't have it in his DNA.
No, he's a Paul Pogba player.
Yeah. Flair, French flair. Look at me.
And that's why I always loved Ander Herrera.
Yeah, but once again, look how long he's been at the club, leaves the club, and you don't hear him speak highly of the club.
No, he doesn't speak poorly of the club either.
Not like everyone else speaks highly of the club. Those that left, I think we mistreated him.
And he was there at a rocky time.
Why don't we just go phone Ji-sung Park up and get him back in? Oh my gosh.
He could probably still do...
oh my gosh.
If his knees weren't gone.
Yeah. Did you see that somebody posted a 90-minute clip? Oh, the Piro we played, I think it was Milan.
Yeah.
And just Park just ran across.
Like Velcro.
Just stuck to that guy. Oh, what did Rio say? Like, I'm pretty sure Piro worked up expecting to see Park at the bottom of his bed, man. And we, I once again, Fred gets a lot of criticism, but Fred does that job exceptionally well.
Mm-hmm.
Exceptionally well. He lacks the touch or the little finesse. But we've had this debate 1,000 times. But that Park didn't get the recognition. Park, probably one of the best United players because he.
The biggest difference between Park and Fred. Social media. When Park was out running around playing the same game that Fred does, not everybody was on social media ripping the players up. Yeah, a player could be fantastic, and everybody goes online and just rips them to shreds.
Yeah. But you can't listen to that. As players, they shouldn't be listeing to that.
No,
garbage,
they shouldn't.
Man.
But they will.
They shouldn't. Yeah. I know they do. But then we need psychological head coaches. That's.
But
yeah.
Like when Park played a game like that, and Ferguson said, "You played an incredible game." He said Park would think, "Yeah, I played a great game." Fred can play a great game, and all they can say, "You played a great game," and every naysayer on the planet is ripping him up online. And then when they start,
it's
then the
one
press
bad
starts,
pass, one bad touch.
The negativity that the so-called United fans have towards this club, it's appalling to me. I mean, we can all be. We can all have something to say, but I think it's disgusting the way people talk about the United players. I'm a Manchester United fan. Harry Maguire played a shit game. I still am going to stand behind him as a player. I don't. The press and social media take things to such extremes now, where 15 years ago it wasn't like that. I don't know. I'm angry.
No, yeah. I'm not. I'm angry too. I'm angry too. But you see, the thing is with Fred, he makes one mistake and he's crucified because they don't
Right.
see. You can't merit his. What Fred is rewarded for, you can't really judge on a metric. There isn't a stat you can attach to it. There isn't a. It is how much engine did he burn? How much fuel did he expel? How much disruption did he cause? That is his job.
Mm-hmm.
His job is to stop people from attacking and give the ball to somebody. And I felt we missed that in the Leicester game, to be quite frank with you.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely frank. Absolutely frank. I think we missed
What
it.
was he what was missing? 'Cause when Fred plays, we play better.
We do. We do. We do.
And people can tear him up as much as they want, but
But,
the fact is, when Fred is on the pitch, the team performs better.
But this is what I get to about people not willing to die for the club and the badge. Fred missed the tackle. Aaron Wan-Bissaka keeps running. When the ball got passed off to Townsend, with the camera angle from behind the goal, you can see Wan-Bissaka lift up and then went, oh, hold on, and went back into the stride and then didn't get to close off Townsend for the goal against Everton. Okay. I've seen other players, I think it was the Liverpool game, was it? One of the defenders, no, the Man City game. Liverpool-Man City, I think it was. One of the defenders got back after the ball, missed the keeper, and Salah shot, missed, save. It was off the line. But if you watch where that guy started running from, he didn't give up. He didn't stop and then go, oh, let me try again. We don't see that sherbet. I don't want to swear. We don't see that shit from these players. And is that Ole? Do we blame Ole for that?
He can't make a player run, though. He can tell a player to run.
No, but he can grow a pair and sit him on the bench.
And that's what he needs to do.
100% that's what he needs to do. 100% that's what he needs to do.
And I wish we had got more cover in right back over the summer. Wan-Bissaka doesn't have to do much, and he's guaranteed a starting position. When Tellez came in, Luke Shaw's game improved.
And rightfully so, yeah.
Right. So I really think that.
Yeah, Dallow's no match for Wan-Bissaka.
No.
But
no.
On a good
on Wan-Bissaka's worst day, I think he's still better than
Dallow on a good day. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, absolutely. I've seen like one or two great moments from Dallow in the last couple of years, but nothing consistently. Not 2 games in a row.
No.
I've seen better performances from Wan-Bissaka in terms of consistency, and that red card really hampered his form. He was already in the little bit of a negative spiral before that red card. However, there is a positive boost. We do have him back for service tomorrow night, which is fantastic. Fantastic having that ban overturned.
He's a hell of a tackler. He's fast. But he needs to step it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
On a positive, we've been negative for the last 45 minutes here. That Mason Greenwood goal on Saturday. Come on.
Yeah. Strike.
Left-footed.
He is a left-footed player, so don't even give me left-footed.
No,
if you're there with the right, then you can say, "Oh, right-footed," for he mishit it. He absolutely mishit it. Whether that was deliberate outswing into the inside of the post or unintended outswing into the inside of the post, I'm saying he slightly mishit it, but wow, absolute class of a goal. Absolute class.
Knew when to shoot.
Yeah.
Knew when to get the ball off.
Yeah. He tried 2 more in exactly the same places and put them into row Z and row F outside the stadium. So, I'm going to be critical. Yeah, great finish. Whoopie-doo. But did you do it when it mattered?
Yeah.
Your
At
side's
least he was
1-1.
shooting.
Your side's 1-1, 2-1. At least he's shooting. You're right. But that's where I say Ronaldo is the key. Because Ronaldo's going to bring two players into him. But I'm starting to see they're giving Ronaldo a lot more space because they know we can't get him the ball. Look where Ronaldo's fetching the ball. So
And like I said, I think that's when we need to play two strikers. That's when we need to play Cavani on.
100%.
Because if Ronaldo's going to pull two defenders one way, that leaves space for Cavani. Cavani going to
100%. There we go.
That leaves space for Ronaldo.
I think the best solution to our problems right now is a change of formation. Grow a freaking pair and drop this garbage formation. It's got no shape to it. It's got holes to it. It's garbage.
Yeah.
Play 4-4-2. Go back to the basics.
That's what I want.
That's what we all want. But yeah, Danny's pointed out. Guess who's a free agent? Danny Alves. Man,
Really?
I would love to have him in our team. He's that grit. He's that hey, listen, Tellys, you did a shit job. I'm gonna bang you in the change room. Here you go. Boom, black eye, play better. You know, pull a Marcus Rojo, you know. Just not on camera. Yeah, so I like Danny Alves. That's a key. That's a good one. I
did not know he was a free agent.
That would be beneficial for the next year, 18 months. We pick him up in January as a free. I'm happy with that. That's your cover for. There you go. Sorted.
Yeah, and it's some more experience in the dressing room, right?
Yeah. Putting winners back in the team. That's it. We haven't won in so long. I don't think the other players.
They don't know how to win.
They don't.
They don't know how it feels to win.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how it feels to win, you're not going to keep pushing for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's addictive.
Wow. You know what winning tastes like? Moet champagne. Dom Perignon. That's what winning tastes like. Champagne. None of them have tasted that.
No, I look at De Gea. You can see the frustration on his face because he has tasted that. He's won a Premier League title.
Yeah. Just a question. Do you know, are we able to sign frees at any time? Because it's not during a transfer window, it's a free agent.
Sure.
I think, that is the case. Didn't we bring Paul Scholes in?
Yeah, he came in
mid-season.
Right.
Wasn't during a transfer window.
Nope. He wasn't.
But I think there was
anywhere.
something. He was an ex-player or something. He was on our books or so. There was. I remember that. It's an interesting. It's an interesting question.
Still on
Danny.
the coaching staff, I believe.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, there was just a shift. It was only,
so it was just like,
a
we'll
shift.
keep paying you, and you'll do this now instead, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that, Danny. I got to be honest. I think we can bring him in, but we can't play him
Until because he'll have to be registered and.
Actually, I'm not. We must Google that. That's an interesting one.
We'll make some calls. See what I can find.
Yeah. I'll phone Paddy. I'm sure you'll know. Yeah. So Atalanta. We obviously don't know much about them. This is the first time we are facing them. Ahmed's obviously given Ole some insight into how they play, what they play. And obviously we've got our new strategy guy that's dissecting video and building stats and analyses and all that garbage.
He better kick it up here pretty soon.
Well, 100%. Because I think if we get another hiding, that's it. I don't even think Ole is playing Liverpool.
Stats and video are all fantastic. Look at this, look at that. But if the players aren't out there playing with heart and determination, and it's all for nothing.
Everybody's coming to United and going, "Well, this is easy 3 points."
Yeah.
Hey, we have a chance at 3 points.
They shouldn't have a chance at 3 points.
They shouldn't, but
Manchester United.
100%. But we don't have that authority anymore. So it's made us vulnerable, even more vulnerable. And I got to be honest, we've never really had world class sides. You know, we had teams built on Carrick and Fletcher and fucking Phil Jones and
Hey man, Phil Jones has won a Premier League.
I know.
Phil Jones has
absolutely.
won. Phil Jones
know.
knows what it feels like to win.
No, look, I'm a Phil Jones fan. You know, you're my brother.
After
You're my
after
brother,
learning
man.
about the injuries and
No, look, Phil. I think Phil plays with his heart, and I want to see him in the team. I wouldn't mind seeing Phil Jones and Scott McTominay next to each other in a pairing. Pairing, because Phil can play that CDM role.
he can. He's not a bad passer,
and I think he can play it well. But as you said, he's just been out for so long, mate. Just been out for so long. It's a bit of a tough one.
But how many times have we seen Jones put his body on the line to stop a ball?
Well, that's it. That's 100% it. 100% it. You know, in that little play, you know, somebody next to you sees that, and then all of a sudden he does that, and then we need that one key player, one key moment where a guy doesn't give up a ball, doesn't give up a chase, doesn't give up a thing. We saw it with Cavani in the Champions League.
Be Europa League soon. If we're not
Yeah,
careful.
Jesus, dude, it's getting nervous times, man, nervous times. But yeah, we saw it with the Cavani. We need that in a whole game, though. We need one player to rub off on the next player, like run the extra bit, run the harder, and start to show a difference. Then the other players will follow suit.
Yep.
But you got Slabhead running around, missing headers, passing the ball wayward, getting caught on the ball.
And not his first time. And again, he's a player that I see him do good things, but the consistency is not there.
No. There's no consistency from any single one. Actually, Fred's pretty consistent. He's a shit footballer, but he plays with his heart, and we get that every single game. So it's so sorry, Fred. I know you're listening. I'm sorry. Just get better, Fred. Just get better, mate.
Just put the practice in.
Just get better. Learn the touch, bro. Learn the touch. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a tough game. I can tell you now. You know, saving grace, we got Wan-Bissaka back in. Mm-hmm. That's, I think, key. Edison Cavani and Fred are back from international duty. I think they were definitely missed during the Leicester game. I've got to be honest. I think Fred showed massive holes in our midfield. Credit to Matic, he played well, but he's just not fast enough. You can't get 60 minutes out of him. And we played him for 80.
The speed's not there. His legs aren't.
He's good for one half of football. One half of football.
Yeah, he should be coming out in the last 15 minutes when we need to defend a lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's his role now. And, you know, we're talking about roles. Ole touched on it now today in his press conference when questioned about Ronaldo not running and not pressing, and he's the lowest pressing footballer. That is not his job. We've discussed this. We've mentioned it throughout the thing. And just trying to reiterate, that's coming from the coach. The coach has said, guys, he doesn't expect Ronaldo to close down the pass, to close down the gap.
It's not his job.
Before you get all, Ronaldo, he's not doing it. That's not his job. So there are players in the team that have specific roles and specific duties. And as long as those players are executing them at 110%, we cannot really criticize. It's tough to criticize because Ole is not getting what he wants from the players. So how can we justify Ole's weak tactical this and weak tactical that? I think it's a little bit unfair, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah,
you know, and then there's criticism, and then there's abuse, and I think the guy's getting a lot of the abuse from United fans, and I don't think the abuse is necessary, in all honest opinion. Yes, there's criticism. Yes, we want to strive for victory. Yes, we want trophies. But when Ole picked up the club after Jose, it was in turmoil. we were lucky if we were going to play Premier League football. That's where it was heading. There's longevity at this club now. Bringing in somebody new, bringing in a Conte, bringing in a Zidane, not the answer.
No, because if they do bring a manager like that in, how long are they going to stay?
Yeah, we're going to get 2 years out of them.
2 or 3 years.
Yeah, they're going to forget
Pep's already
about the
saying
youth
he's
team.
leaving City.
Yeah, exactly.
There needs to be there's a United imprint that needs to be followed, and I mean, he's following it.
Well, that's it. We need a bit of luck. Somebody just get the witch doctor in, get a sangoma, whatever. Shake the bones, bring the chicken. We need a little bit of luck. And if that starts, it becomes habit. Winning becomes a habit. We don't have that winning habit yet. We just 2 games, 2 good games. But is it enough for Ole to keep his job?
I don't think he'll go anywhere until Christmas if it comes to that.
I think if he loses Champions League, we lose against Liverpool and we lose against Tottenham, I think he's gone.
Yeah, I hope not.
He's gone. I hope not too. I think the club will be worse off. Get somebody new in, they change everything up, and then we're back to square one again.
Yep.
How long do you think Tuchel's gonna stay at Chelsea now, man? Already Lukaku's excuses are coming out. Bought Lukaku, hasn't scored in 6. I think it's 7 now after tonight. Did they play tonight or did they play tomorrow?
It's tomorrow, I think.
Yeah. So Lukaku, now that, why is Tuchel not getting the pressure? Yeah.
Because it's not Manchester United.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You either hate us or you love us. You either support us or you hate us. And the hatred for us, every single club hates us.
And even the supporters seem to be having some hate lately.
No, everyone hates us.
It bothers me.
Everyone hates us. Fortunately for tomorrow, I believe Atalanta are carrying injuries. So that's going to be a help. I think. Definitely a help. And I was just looking at the app. Saw something about the team news being mentioned. That was it. It's their centre back. So now their centre back pairing has changed as well, which is great news for us. I think now, uncertainty, bring on the 2 strikers, pick the right formation, pick the right players, and I think we have a chance. I think it's going to be a tough chance, but I see us winning 1-0.
Yeah. I don't even want to make a prediction. Every time I do, we lose.
Yeah, I'm going with 1-0. I think it's going to be 1 goal. Scott McTominay. Slabhead, maybe.
2-1.
Nah. I think we're going to have a goalless draw. A clean sheet. That's what the word I was looking for. Clean sheet. There we go. I think we're going to have a clean sheet because we're going to park the bus. We're going to play 5 defensive midfielders, 5 centre backs, 3 left backs, 2 right backs, and Ronaldo.
Just block it in.
100%. I even think Henderson and De Gea start.
2 goalkeepers.
Change.
I like that.
New formation. No, I just see it. I see us parking the bus, catching a counter attack, maybe a Jesse Lingard 60-minute winner.
Yeah, I'd like to see Rashford score.
I would too. It was great to see him come on when he did. I think he was going to start, and I think had he started, would have been a different outcome.
He'll start. I think he'll start tomorrow.
You think we're going to see Sancho on the bench, or do you think we're going to see Greenwood?
Greenwood and Rashford on the wings.
He doesn't pick Greenwood for a lot of Champions League.
He put in a good game on the weekend.
He did. But we got Liverpool coming up. Might save him.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
This is the problem.
But Liverpool's not till Sunday, right? Like we still
fortunately,
lots of time to rest.
yeah, fortunately. No, I like it's normally freaking Thursday night, Friday morning game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
yeah, have 16 minutes to recover between games.
Good luck.
Yeah. So we, obviously De Gea is gonna play. We're gonna see Wan-Bissaka. We're gonna see Maguire, and we're gonna see Lindelof, and Luke Shaw.
Yeah, that's pretty straightforward.
We're playing at home. Pretty quick team. Look, McTominay did okay when McTominay came on. I know he got a little bit of criticism, but for what the position he got brought on for, I think he did pretty well. I got to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'd like to see him play.
I would too. For me, it's the McTominay Pogba. Although, as you say, we played better with Fred, so it might be.
Well, I think Fred's a given. Fred will start.
So then, would it be a Fred Pogba show? Because if you bring in,
I'm going to say Fred McTominay. I think Pogba's going to be on the bench.
not against that Atalanta.
Yeah.
Ole doesn't have the balls to bench Pogba.
I think he'll be on the bench.
If Paul Pogba's on the bench, mate, what do you? I'm gonna say I'm gonna eat a flip flop, but Ole's done some crazy things, and I don't really want to eat a flip flop.
No, don't eat a flip flop. Yeah.
Yeah, munch on Gundy sandal. No, thank you. So I don't want to do that. I do not. But I don't see it happening. But I'm bold enough to maybe make that statement that I'll eat Gundy's flip flop if if Paul Pogba's on the bench. But I don't.
You'll
see
do it
happen.
on the show, then you can make that statement.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to after saying shit like that. Who knows? Maybe you see Donny van der Beek.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Sorry, that was a joke.
I feel for him. I do. I feel for him, but
yeah,
he's doing it. He's done it to himself.
Yeah, the right bench also. What left back on the bench also feels for him too. Bruno, where you at, Bruno? Do you think we're gonna shift off Ahmed Diallo during the January transfer? Do you think we're gonna loan him out?
I think we should.
I know. I was just listening to the press conference this morning. I thought maybe I'd like to see him play a few, man.
He needs game time.
He does. He's gonna start playing with under 23s soon. So, but he is practicing with the first team. Not a lot of people practice with the first team. We got 2 squads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't I find this guy?
What are you looking for?
Bruno. There. Because I always look for Bruno and it's fucking Fernandez. Idiot. So then, this Rashford, Greenwood.
Fernandez and Greenwood. Ronaldo up top.
It's so annoying that it's so predictable.
That's why I'm saying Pogba's not going to play tomorrow.
He'll play.
I think he'll be on the bench. I don't think he's going to start.
Absolutely, he'll play. I know Fred's going to play. Ole's mistress.
Love. Forbidden love.
Forbidden love, absolutely. Absolutely. Who am I missing? Yeah. Who do you think? Number 7. Home team. So this is where first scorer I think is gonna be Slabhead or a corner. It's gonna be like maybe a Pogba goal.
Yeah, I said Rashford.
I'm gonna go with Rashford too.
And I'm gonna say Rashford for man of the match again too. I just see him after being off for so long. I see him getting out there and really doing a job tomorrow.
Yeah, that determination, the desire,
Mhm.
that little bit of play that we spoke about earlier, man. That you know,
He has that.
the harder run, the harder push, the harder. Okay, there we go.
He's
Yeah, let's say.
he's. I mean, Rashford is relentless. He's that relentless striker that I want to see.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Righty, folks. Just remember, once again, hit that like, hit that follow, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bells, all the buttons, bells and whistles. Make sure that you stay tuned, stay live, stay up to date. We are building the channel. We are looking at some exciting competitions. We're also going to start doing some watch days. We are redesigning, revamping the channel. So
I'm excited. You showed me a sneak peek.
yeah. We
Looks good.
we get in there, chat. We are slowly getting there, and it's all because of your help, your likes, your shares, your comments, and all the follows, chat. So really, from thank you from the bottom of my heart. Really means a lot that we're a collective unit behind Man United. So thank you, chat.
Yeah, we're usually not so negative. So tune in next time. We'll try and be a little happier.
Yeah. Depends on the result. Depends on the players. Depends on the attitude. That's thinking performance against Leicester that deserved it.
I think today was the first time I cursed on the show. So.
No, it was garbage, man. It was absolute garbage.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, chat.
Onward and upward.
Onward and upward. But yes, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, for enjoying our company and keeping us company. And from myself.
Yeah, and enjoy the match tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.